It's the Bishop.
And us.
And we're back once again, and we're glad to be here. And we're excited to just to be with you all. Thank you so much for tuning in to see what we have to talk about on today. And I think today we got a good one. But before that, I just want to say you got a nice shirt.
Man, I was thinking the same thing about your shirt.
I'm just saying, I just thought it was, I'm trying to be like you. So.
Man, just beautiful.
It really is. So he said, if you want one, well, just
let us know.
Inbox us and we'll let you know how you get you one.
Yes.
But anyways, let's go ahead and get to the topic at hand.
Yes.
We want to talk to some young men.
Yes.
And maybe some young ladies if you want to, be a part of this. But she's having my baby. What do I do now?
Oh.
For the unmarried people.
Oh.
Yeah. And, we live in a real world.
Yes.
Where everybody is not married that's having kids.
Yep.
And to sit and act like everybody's married.
No, because
it's just not a reality. And I definitely want to talk to some young men out there that are in this situation right now. You've just found out, or you've known for a while that she's having your baby, and you need to know what's the next steps. And the first step is not abandon her.
Yes. No.
That's not the first step. Especially when you're talking about being a man.
Mm-hmm.
A man takes care of his responsibilities.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. You have to take care of your responsibility. Don't run from your responsibility, because that child that y'all are having, they'll resent you if you do that to them.
And it's not their fault. And they deserve a mom and a dad.
Yeah.
It's not the baby's fault. It's y'all made a grown-up decision. That grown-up decision resulted in what is the result of you coming together in that way. And that's what comes out of it.
And see, it was an oops factor.
Yeah.
And they think, well, just go get fixed.
Well, first it was an and then it was an oops. But we know.
Whatever came first. y'all pregnant now.
Yeah. Very much so.
Yeah, and I it bothers me that you have some young men, and this is not all young men, but there are some young men that wear like a honorable thing that I got 8 or 9 women pregnant.
No. And
I ain't taking care of none of them. And then you call the girls chicken heads for letting you do that.
Yeah.
How does that make you look good to have all these kids?
Yeah.
And you're not taking care of them.
And let me add this too. You buying your child clothes and shoes and diapers and all that stuff, and buying food, all that stuff is great. That's great. But that is not raising him or her. When you raise a child, you place in them values and character and morals that will carry them on through life. That's what raising a child is. It's not just buying them food to eat, clothes to wear, and providing a home. All that is a part of it. So, and honestly, if you didn't have a child, you would already have all those things anyway. A house, food and that stuff too. But your job is to place morals, character, and value in that child, that he or she would be a productive person in society.
I agree. So we just find out she pregnant. What am I doing first?
Can I keep it real? Okay. Okay. If I'm gonna keep it real, the first thing I'm gonna find out is whether or not that baby is mine. That's the first thing I'm gonna find out. But even if you don't know, that doesn't mean you have to dog her out. At least leave her. If the baby's not yours, at least leave a good example of what a person expecting a child would do. You don't have to just treat her like garbage and abandon her. Treat her like a good person that she is. Treat her well. And if you find out the baby's not yours, fine. No loss. You still treated her well. and she knows that every man is not gonna dog her out. You know, leave her with a good example. But if you find out the baby is yours, do what you're supposed to do. Start making plans. I'm not saying hurry up and go put a ring on her finger because we just keeping it all the way real here. I'm not saying go put a ring on her finger, but at least make preparations to take care of that child. However way that looks for you. If you got your own place, build a room for that child. You know what I mean? Start getting the beds and things, you know, baby's clothes, you know, diapers, all that type of stuff. Start getting all that stuff together, you know, and just getting ready for this new life you got coming on, because it's a huge responsibility. You know, it ain't something to just, oh, I got a baby coming, just be happy with a baby coming. No, it takes a lot more than that, man. It takes some patience. It takes some courage. It takes some learning some new things, because man, because I tell you what, when I first had mine, I never knew people boil bottles. I didn't know all that stuff. You know what I mean? It wasn't until that I had the baby and that I knew all this stuff came with having it. You know, so, but yeah, just make sure you do what a responsible young man would do, and whether the baby is yours or not, leave that mother with a good example, because you don't want to damage her where she doesn't want any man dealing with her at all.
One of the things I thought, one of the first things I think you need to do, I hope you already done it, is get a job. You need finances.
Yes.
Because that baby is about to cost you some money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as you were saying, you need, you know, the bottles, you need the clothes, you need the shelter, you need all that.
Mm-hmm.
But you are now responsible for another life.
Yeah.
And so one of the ways that you're going to have to take care of that is through your finance.
Yeah.
And so if you know that you have a baby coming, you need to make sure that you're able to financially support that child. And if you're a teenager and you're watching this and you just found this out, it's a lot of places that are open right now.
Yep.
That are looking for people. And don't you let your pride sit there.
Yep.
And tell you that no, I don't need that kind of job. Listen, you take whatever job you can take, because that baby is gonna need that money.
Yeah.
That baby's gonna, matter of fact, that baby's gonna need your money from birth. We'll say until 18, but even after 18, they still need your money. So you don't get out of that.
You don't get out of it.
You don't get out of it. So you're gonna be dishing out money for a long time. So just prepare for that.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and get your mind to make a shift.
Yeah.
It goes from what you want to what the baby needs.
Yeah.
You might as well get ready to make that shift.
Yeah.
Those $300 pair of Jordans, nope, that can go to that baby. Get you some Pro Wings, bro.
Yeah, hello.
Sorry.
And can we say this? When you do buy stuff for the baby, you don't have to go buy the baby Jordans.
Hello, you ain't got to get the most expensive stuff.
Don't be silly.
Yeah.
Don't be silly, because you're trying to project this lifestyle on this child.
Yeah.
Let's be real about it. Get the baby the stuff that it needs.
Yep.
Not.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it
looks cute.
It do, but it irks me, because you got this outfit for this baby that is only gonna wear for a week or two, to spit up on it, have diarrhea, do all that stuff, and then ain't gonna never wear it again.
Yeah.
You spend $75 to $150 to $300 on this little outfit that they ain't gonna never wear.
Never wear again.
That's not wise.
No, it's not.
And so we want you to be wise with your money.
Mm-hmm.
The baby, that one outfit that costs $300, you can get 7, 8 outfits for that.
Ain't nothing wrong with little onesies.
Nothing.
From Walmart.
Not because the baby gonna poop and throw up over all this stuff.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna get one good picture.
Yep.
And that's it. And then the baby that moved on and got bigger.
Yep.
So be wise in your decisions.
Yeah.
Be wise. Be careful of what you're feeding this baby.
Mm-hmm.
Because you like Pepsi. That mean your baby need to be drinking Pepsi.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. I'm talking something, because a lot of these younger people think it's cute to watch the baby have reactions.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at his face. That's not cute, because you're messing up their gums, gonna mess up their teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's stuff like this. How about this? If you find out you got somebody pregnant, find somebody especially another man, if you can, that was responsible.
Yeah.
And let them be your mentor.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
To help you walk this thing out.
Yeah.
You know, and if you can't find another man, ask a mother.
Yep.
You know, I really want to make sure I do this right. And I don't want to mess up. And so could you give me some pointers on what I should do? And maybe they can point you to some places. You know, give you some phone numbers on what you should do.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever you do, just don't abandon this child. We have enough young men, young women out there that are fatherless.
Yep.
And they don't know who their daddy is, or if they do know him, they only see him once or twice, and then there's nothing else. They have no relationship with them. And then you get these kids that grow up to be adults. They got all these issues because my daddy wasn't there, and they got daddy issues.
Yep.
Or they got mama issues.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Because mama mad, and I deserve a life too, and she going out, and the daddy ain't never there, and it ain't nobody here to teach this child what life is, how you should carry on through it, how you should take care of things. There's nobody to teach them that. And that's a bad place to be, man. That's a bad place to be.
They said that in the African American community, the one sport that a lot of African Americans don't play is baseball. And the reason why a lot of African Americans don't play baseball is because it takes two people at least to play it. Mm-hmm. You at least have to have a batter and a pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
If the daddy ain't there, who pitching?
Yeah.
That's a hard thing.
Yeah.
To think. The reason why we not in that because we don't have ample people to help us along.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Basketball I can play by myself.
Yeah.
You know, football I can throw the ball, you know what I'm saying, but I can't play baseball by myself.
Yep.
And just let that sit on you for a minute. Your son is out there wanting to play ball, but you're not out there with him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing when I had my son, I wanted to be out there. We was out there throwing the ball. We played baseball. We did that because I wanted him to know your daddy is here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I may not have been the best, but I'm here, and I want you to know that I got you, and we can do this thing together. And if you want to be a sports person, you can be a sports person. I can show you what I know, you know, and I can point you to some people.
Yep.
But I want him to always know that daddy was there.
Yep.
And that's what these kids need to know, that daddy is there.
No
He's
matter
there
what.
support.
No matter what.
And that's just not sports. It's academics too.
Yeah, everything.
Don't sit there and send your kid to school and expect mama to go to all the parent-teacher conferences.
Yep. True. Very true.
You know, you go ahead and take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
No, you as a father need to be there. Show yourself at the school.
Yeah.
Let these kids know that he or she has a father that cares about their education, not just about some sports.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, this is just a lot.
Oh yeah. All we trying to say is be responsible about this. And please, do not kill off that baby.
Oh, God, no.
Please don't kill off that baby because you worried about what type of future you gonna have, what type of future the baby gonna have. If you can get your mindset on becoming this rich entrepreneur, you can do it with a baby. I know it's gonna be hard. Easier said than done. I know. I've been there. I had my first at 19 years old, and I still made something of myself and still raised my child, and I have no regrets. No regrets whatsoever. If anything, it helped mold me to the man I am today. So please don't kill that baby off. Keep that baby, and I promise you, once you get, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be some tough times. It's gonna have to be some tough calls made. But I promise you, you're gonna get to a place in life that you're gonna say, man, it was worth it. It was all worth it.
Yeah.
Just take responsibility for what you've done. Just take responsibility of the entire situation. And I will tell you what, a man blows in responsibility when he take it up.
Yeah.
You would never find a finer man than the one that takes responsibility for his situations and at times even for other situations. But
yeah,
that's a whole other topic.
Yeah. Really, we out here because we care about you. We care about your situation, and we don't want you to think you're out there all by yourself.
Yep.
If we can help, I mean, you can inbox us and let us know how we can help you. But
yes,
if anything, as he said, don't do that to that child. That child deserves to live.
A chance at this
You know,
life. Yeah.
and if it gets so bad, it has to be adoption. I would rather have that
Yeah.
than you killing that child off.
Yep.
And I know that some people say I don't believe in the adoption stuff. Listen, that's a life.
Yeah.
That's a life, and I just it's so much, but
yes, so much.
You're not alone. You may feel alone, and you made a mistake.
Yeah.
I mean,
People
own
make
up
them all
to
the
it.
time.
Yeah, own up to it and do something about it.
Yep.
And again, don't sit there and blame her because it took two.
Amen.
She didn't just say, "Ooh, I'm pregnant."
That's right.
It took two.
That's right.
And so be a man. Say, I admit I did my part, and now I'm gonna do my part again.
That's right.
And I'm gonna take care of the baby. And as he said, and this is where people may get upset. It don't necessarily mean put a ring on their finger.
It don't.
Now when I say that, it don't mean have your second child with her.
Hello. Don't have a second child with somebody else.
Yeah. No. You messed up.
Yeah.
We admit that you messed up. It don't mean go do it again.
Yes.
The next child that you have ought to be with your wife.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't like it.
They ain't gonna do that. We might get canned. We might get canned.
We got a lot of episodes out there, so that might be.
Yeah.
But yeah, your next one need to be with your wife. Not your boo thing, not your girlfriend, your wife.
Yep.
Take the first one as a mess up. Take the next one as a building block. And to build up to who you want to be and what kind of family you want to have. But anyways,
can I sprinkle a little bit?
Sprinkle a little.
If you find yourself in that situation where you think this whole thing about to happen again, you know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. If you find yourself in that situation, this thing getting ready to pop off, get yourself out that situation. Don't let yourself get in that situation.
Yeah.
Because because if it's one thing I do know, if you made a mistake once, you making decisions after that.
Yep.
So,
and one thing we ain't gonna tell you is put a cap on it.
Yep. And
you say, what? You not gonna tell them use condom? Nope. Because then that means we gotta condone that you out there living all kind of foul ways. And condoms don't stop soul ties.
Hello. Whole nother talk. Whole nother talk. Sweet Lord.
They don't stop soul ties. And so you can wrap it up in plastic bags, hefty bags. Shoot, you can put an astronaut suit on it. That ain't gonna block your soul.
It's so like.
And really, you out there doing stuff that's really just messing you up. Really, you are, and you'll never be happy.
Yep.
That will never make you happy. It'll please you for a moment.
Yep.
But it will never make you happy.
Yep. Never give you joy.
It won't. It won't. And so, like again, we want to make sure, especially talking to our young men, that you know that you have some support.
Yep.
And we're here to help you in that journey if you're there. Again, things do happen.
Yes.
We're not stupid. We're not slow. We know. But we also know that you don't have to make the wrong decision.
That's right.
A second time.
That's right.
You don't. And so I think that's
good place.
I think that's pretty good.
Because you think they lining up outside to do something to us?
They are. We can do a show on who packing and who not.
He said, is it the bishop or is it ours? We don't know.
And you don't want to find out. And we want you around for the next episode.
There you go. To like, share, and subscribe.
You have to like, share, and subscribe. And find out who got it.
Who got it? Then you just never know. They call it concealed carry forward.
Well, we done. Cause it's going.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Please stay tuned for more. We got more coming, and we just appreciate your time. And as always, it's the Bishop.
And
we catch you next time. This is the Bishop.